privilege to speak may be interrupted, revoked, or a recess of the meeting may be called by the chair if the speaker does not observe reasonable decorum and political conduct. Thank you. Susanne Johnson.
My name is Susanne Johnson, and as a district parent and taxpayer, I've been outraged by this board's conduct and attacks of other board members and the public over the past 2 years. I encourage each of you to honestly reflect on your own behavior before pointing fingers at others, lacking awareness of your own bias and hypocrisy. You each have the responsibility to, quote, promote open, honest, and respectful dialogue among the board, staff, and community. Acknowledge and listen to varied input from all stakeholders and promote transparency, end quote. That's from your own policies. While there's much room for improvement across the board, I'm praying for change from the most egregious behavior. The fact that a significant number of voters chose all the Republican candidates except Ressler shows that many found her conduct unacceptable and they're tired of it. She has consistently violated the board's code of conduct, and the board and school leaders must stop enabling her behavior. While she plays the victim, she instigates and perpetuates conflict with the board and community. And during Nick Lovell's tenure on the school board, he has surrounded himself with political loyalists for a concentration of unchecked authority. He has also violated the board's code of conduct and the law with abuses of power and viewpoint discrimination. Unfortunately, I fully expect that tonight's reorganization will result in no change to board leadership, with Lovell as president and Ewen as vice president. Left unchecked, Nick's concentration of unchecked authority can be wielded over other board members, school leaders, and the residents and taxpayers to control decision-making, encourage viewpoint discrimination, and intimidate and silence those he's supposed to be serving. Instead of relying on what the board president or someone else tells you, each of you need to prepare for meetings by reviewing the materials, engaging varied stakeholders with different points of view, and doing your own research to make data-informed decisions for the benefit of students, staff, and taxpayers. It's outrageous that I and others prepare for and attend more meetings than some of you sitting up there tonight. When it comes to the committees, the board president serves as an ex officio member, and there shouldn't be more than 4 members on each, so you don't have a board quorum. Each board member should have the opportunity to serve on one of these committees if he or she is willing to commit to attending meetings and doing the preparation and research needed for a deep dive into the issues to make data-informed recommendations to the full board. Expertise is also needed on each of these committees, and that's been lacking. For example, someone with accounting or contracting experience would be good for the FPS committee, and someone with education practices or special education experience would be good for the CCP committee. If you aren't actively seeking improved efficiency, then you may not be a good fit for the FPS committee. You just want to keep doing things the way they've always been done. And you may not be a good fit for the CCP committee if you aren't seeking evidence-based solutions instead of the way that they've always been done or the way that they were done 20, 50 years ago. You gotta meet the current and future needs of our students and workforce. While board leadership might not change tonight, I hope for some change in the committees tonight. Further, the success of this board and the school district. For that success, each of you has a responsibility to reflect on your own behavior and make changes to better serve our students, employees, and the committee. Thank you.